Hi, this is Harriet, and this is my experience with lesson 1 in course in weight loss. First thing to say is this is my second time round with this book, and the first time round lesson 1 was very painful for me, and I felt like I was in kind of a really deep hole. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get myself out of it. And then subsequent to that, doing the book was quite difficult, but there was a lot of unfinished stuff with it. After I put it down, after about 4 weeks of really hard work, my eating went really quite crazy, and then I lost the book, and then recently I found it again, and I think this is all really, intentional, subconsciously. So picked it up again, and the work I did with it, say, 4 or 5 months ago, has really helped, because I'm really getting the value from it now. So what I'd say to you is, if you find lesson 1 really difficult, stick with it. My experience is talking to a lot of other people and things that I've read is a lot of people will walk away from it because it is hard. But it's the only thing I've really found to get to the root of my compulsive eating. So, but what I found was really amazing. Doing it the second time, I went through all the feelings that it brings up, and it was still painful. It wasn't as bad as the first time, but I woke up the day after I did that lesson, and I just felt so loaded down with those feelings. Anyway, but what happened is I created a kind of visualization to do with connecting to source, and where Marianne Williamson talks about God, because generally she uses the word God a lot of the time, I use the word source, which is that's my spiritual true self. So I'm going to make another video, and there'll be a link to that one underneath this. So what happened was I lay down and I listened to that visualization. I closed my eyes, I followed it, and it was so uplifting that I felt I'd really transcended a lot of those feelings. And what I think has happened is amazing. You see, what's happened for me is the process of the book is looking at experiences you've been through and feelings that you have created, and saying, well, yeah, I created those feelings. It's not about taking blame for anything, but it's about saying my subconscious, for whatever reason, decided that, say, low self-worth was a coping mechanism. And what's happened over the last few days is I've said to myself, yeah, I did that. I cannot blame anyone else or anything else for feeling rubbish or feeling angry or feeling guilty. And that was initially very hard to do, but somehow, and focusing on this visualization I'm talking about, I have come out the other side, and I feel very much connected to source. I feel calmer, and I feel in control, and I feel happy with myself. So I hope this really helps you, and click on the link and follow the visualization, and let me know if it's worked for you, because I really hope it helps. Okay, cheers.